Jeff starts now.
Just me and Jeff down by the schoolyard, also known as Up North at 4. Today we'll welcome Tammy Modick to the show and talk about an upcoming event for Nath Frederick Place, plus our fundraiser, of course, got to mention that. Then I am going to try my best to convince all of you viewers out there why the U.S. needs to make daylight saving time permanent. That should be fun. And we will visit the green monster of Monaco, also known as the Rhinelandists. We'll get to all that in a bit, but first, here's your top 4 at 4. Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers spoke out today regarding his unvaccinated status. Rodgers was a guest on the Pat McAfee show on YouTube. He said he was allergic to an ingredient in the Moderna and Pfizer vaccines, and he didn't want to take the Johnson & Johnson vaccine because of the blood clotting concerns. Right now, he also said he is taking ivermectin to treat his COVID symptoms. Let's throw in a few facts in there. Chances of getting blood clotting from J&J shots are at around 3 in a million, and ivermectin is not a recommended treatment of COVID. The interview is still available on YouTube if you'd like to watch it for yourself. Pfizer says research into its new COVID-19 antiviral pill is very promising. The drug maker has released a report that says data shows their new pill, combined with a low dose of an HIV drug called Ritonavir, reduces hospitalizations and death in high-risk COVID-19 patients by, get this, 89%, up to 89%. That would be a huge game changer. Pfizer says they will next go to the FDA, who will review their data and authorize the use of the drug combination as soon as possible. A horse is missing near Boulder Junction. Not much more to say. It's an 8-year-old Palomino horse, so it's a yellow horse. I spoke to its owner, Sonny, a few hours ago. He told me he has seen fresh tracks near High Lake in Boulder Junction. You can see it on the map there. If anyone sees the horse, call this number, 715-892-1438. A local team bumped, set, and spiked their way into the state championship tomorrow. The Leona Wabeno girls volleyball team faced top-seeded Monticello at the Resch Center in Green Bay this morning. The Rebels won 3-1 sets in the semifinal. That's the final point you just saw there. That set up a championship bout with McDonald Catholic tomorrow at 9 a.m. And if there wasn't enough excitement for Rebel supporters, the football team plays tonight with a chance to make it to the state championship in 8-man football. A great day to be a Rebel. Also a great day to have a partner like Jeff Weller. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller joins us now. Jeff, it's getting a little warmer again.
Yeah, hey Dan, happy Friday. Well, it's safe to put away the puffy coat for now. Warmer temperatures this weekend will send highs up near 60, but it's temporary. Some signs now of much colder air arriving this time next week, so we'll see. But overall, a warm weekend is on the way. Here's the heat now across the west. Look, there's 70s in November across the plains right now. A piece of this, or a lot of that, is moving in our direction for really today and tomorrow and through Sunday, Monday, and probably Tuesday before we get some changes around here on Wednesday. In fact, here we go. I'm going to stop this tomorrow. The warmer air is just kind of getting in here. Here we are on Sunday. It's kind of right over us. Monday, same story. But then look what happens. As you know, this time of year, the cold air is heavy. It's dense. It typically wins the fight, and that is going to move this way. We have some colder air in the forecast, probably Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That will make things below average next weekend, and that could mean some high temperatures back in the 30s. We'll see. That's still some time away. But going forward for now, though, the weekend is on deck, and look what's going to happen. 57 tomorrow, 59. A few of you are going to do 60 on Sunday, and also probably for Monday. And then there's that slow decline, right? Erosion of the warmer temperatures there. I have next Thursday and Friday back in the 40s. We could easily do 30s for highs next weekend. All right, so out there across the area today, we had lots of clouds and some sun, A very kind of nice day, right, as warmer air kind of flooded in. We did have some cloud cover because a warm front is close by right now. That's mixing up the air just enough to create some cloud cover, and that's going to make for a beautiful sunset again tonight. Did you see the northern lights last night? They were out again yesterday. But here's the big picture. So high pressure's in charge for us now. There's lots of them to go around. That's going to keep things dry around here until this system, the ones to our west, a pattern change getting in here later Wednesday and Thursday. We'll likely get a system across the Midwest on Wednesday and Thursday, and that could bring us some snowfall by the end of next week. If you want snowfall now, though, here we are a live look at Mount Rainier, where there's some snow had just fallen. A beautiful scene there, of course, with several systems across the west this weekend will bring them a lot more snow. For us, though, looking at partly cloudy skies tonight, kind of not so cool, right? With low temperatures down near 39. Your full forecast at 5 o'clock.
I have worked at Huffcore for the last 36 years.
Huffcore closing the plant, moving production to Mexico.
I gave my life and my body to that place. Ron Johnson pushed through a tax law that rewards outsourcing. Companies can bring profits back from Mexico tax-free. And worse, Ron Johnson profited personally from outsourcing. He has doubled his wealth since taking office. Tell Ron Johnson to stop putting his profits above our jobs.
Your eyes, beautiful on the outside, but if you have diabetes, there can be some not so pretty stuff going on inside. It's true, with diabetic retinopathy, excess sugar can damage blood vessels, causing vision loss or even blindness. So remember this, now is the time to get your eyes checked. Eye care is important to your long-term diabetes management. See a path forward with actions and treatments that may help your eyes and protect against vision loss. Visit nowic.com and take control of your sight.
Hi, my name's Chad. I went and saw a neurologist and had several MRIs, and they found out that I had spinal neuropathy. The neurologist at the hospital decided that the only treatment was medication. I didn't find that acceptable, so I called Spinal Aid to get a free consultation. After working with Spinal Aid, I'm able to walk, I'm able to sleep, I have balance, my overall comfort of life is 100% better.
Are you experiencing weakness, numbness, and/or pain in your feet or hands? These sensations might even be affecting other areas of your body along with your balance. You might have already been diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy and are taking drugs such as Lyrica, gabapentin, or Cymbalta that never seems to help. Neuropathy pain ultimately diminishes your quality of life. The Spinal Aid Center of Wausau can help relieve the symptoms of your neuropathy. Call Spinal Aid of Wausau today to see if our treatment methods are right for you. Call 715-203-1508 to schedule your neuropathy severity consultation.
We're back on Up North at 4. We are now joined by Tammy Lodick from Nath Frederick Place here in Rhinelander. Tammy, how are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Thanks for having me. I'm so excited.
I feel like everyone watching probably knows Nath Frederick Place, but maybe for that 1 in 100 person who doesn't know, maybe they're visiting, maybe they've not listened to this program since, a couple years ago.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let's just get into it. What is Nath Frederick Place?
NATH stands for Northwoods Alliance for Temporary Housing. NATH is the nonprofit that owns and operates Frederick Place Emergency Temporary Homeless Shelter. Located here in Rhinelander, but we do service 5 counties, so.
And we know the stats. It's never been empty, open for many years now. But the true thing here, though, why you're here today, a little money goes a long way, right?
It sure does. We can have up to 16 individuals in the house, and with our $300,000 budget, do the math, it's about $55 a day per person to be there. So, it doesn't take much to sponsor one person for one day, $55, so.
And think about how the philosophy at Nath is kind of a hand up. You're trying to get people, back into society, being assets of society. Talk about that a little bit.
Yep, so as you said, we give a hand up, not a handout. And so they are a part of the upkeep of the house. We're a zero-tolerant facility to drugs and alcohol. They have chores that they have to do. They meet with a case manager. They have to produce things that they do to work towards their self-sufficiency goals. So we're not a hotel motel. We don't take reservations, but we certainly give the individuals the resources that they can then take and run with and be successful.
Yeah, and we don't see the faces, but these are people who are trying to help themselves, correct?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and there is no one checker box that a person can fit in who's experiencing homelessness. The stories are very varied. We've had individuals with master's degrees, we've had families with young children, pregnant women, there's no one size fits all for this.
Sure. But you're going to have an event next week, right? Let's talk about Pints and Pasties.
Pints and Pasties, it's our 4th year doing it, 3rd in person, because we actually are back to an in-person event. Partnership with Joe's Pasty Shop, as well as the Rhinelander Brewing Company. And so for $20, someone can get a ticket and get a we have 3 different varieties that they'll be able to choose from. We know that it's a beef and a chicken and a vegan pasty, as well as a pint from the brewery, whether it's an alcoholic or non-alcoholic beverage.
I think you know, Dan and I love both of those locations. They have the pasty shop and the brewery. And they're always eager to help as well. I think you've had so much support from the public. What's that mean to you?
It is such a blessing to be able to know that this community has wrapped themselves around Nath and Frederick Place and those experiencing homelessness. Again, we do what we can to make sure that we are doing what we told the community, and that was that it wasn't that bed and breakfast, that it wasn't, you know, a place where people just came and vegged out. You know, we do expect things of them, and it's not everyone can stay there because not everybody can meet those requirements or follow the rules, but we know that we're doing the right thing and making a difference.
I was out in Maine last week, and there was a homelessness problem there. And there's lots of people who just hang out by the airport, right? We're here, that help is with you and your organization, right? And you give them a hand up to get them back on track.
Yeah. And again, not everyone meets those criteria. So, I mean, but we've set them high because we want people to be successful.
And we've decided to partner with you again.
Yes.
Do a No Shave November. It's really coming in full. What do you think,
I think
Tammy?
it's fuller than last year already.
It's fuller than last year?
I do.
Jeff, can you?
I can't.
You can't say that? Well, let's talk about, you know, why we're doing this. We talked before, and costs are rising for you guys. You know, common household ingredients are a little more expensive. And you told me about $55 per day now.
Exactly.
And in addition to that, I mean, you're still not in full swing with your usual fundraisers, right? So talk about that.
Well, we started off 2021 in a sense behind the 8 ball because our anniversary benefit is our #1 fundraiser. We expected to raise net $20,000 from that event, and we weren't able to have it. So we started kind of behind. A lot of our events that we've had this year aren't back to the attendance that they were prior to COVID and prior to things shutting down. So, you know, the fundraising committee is charged with $105,000 this year.
It's a tall task.
It's a tall task on any year, you know, and to know. So we've been lucky enough to get these kinds of partnerships that where it's doesn't completely fall on the board of directors and myself, that others are helping us raise those funds because it is a full-time job just to fundraise. So.
And our goal is what,
$2,200. It would be 40 days for a person.
Awesome.
Here's our update. We're at $495. I think that's awesome. I am excited that, you know, we got $100. $495 is great. I'd love to get to $2,200. So, folks, if you're at home, go to the WJFW Facebook page or the Up North at 4 Facebook page. You can find links to donate there. We'd really appreciate your support. And we'd really appreciate your support, your help at Nath Frederick Place,
thank you.
Tammy.
Thank you.
And I feel like we should remind people of the Pints and Pasties event. Let's throw that on the screen one more time. That's next Wednesday, November 10th.
Yep.
And Joe's Pasties, they actually only do frozen pasties now, so this is a good opportunity.
This is. You get to eat them hot.
All right.
All right, well, let's take a break right now.
Okay.
Tammy, it's either up to you if you want to stay or not. I'm going to try to convince the viewing public that we should be in permanent daylight saving time. So you're going to make that decision during the break, but people at home, you're stuck with me. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Welcome to today's Elite Money Minute with the Elite Advisor Team.
Wow, it sure has been hot and dry the last few weeks. I'm not sure if all the trees and food plots I planted this spring are going to make it.
Hey Victor, do you have a rain gauge out at your land so you can see how much rain you're getting? You know, most plants and trees need 1 to 2 inches rain a week to grow properly.
You may need to supplement Mother Nature a little bit, Victor.
This sounds a lot like income planning for retirement. First, you have to know how much money you need per month.
Next, we calculate how much monthly income you have from sources like Social Security and pensions.
That's right. The difference will be the amount that you need to draw from your retirement funds, just like the extra water you need for your food plots.
To make sure your retirement doesn't dry up, call our office at 1-800-469-2040 or visit us on the web at retireidea.com.
That's today's Elite Money Minute. For more information on this topic or other retirement ideas and information, visit our website at retireidea.com.
Different ideas for shopping this year? Both your wishes can come true when you buy the diamond of her dreams from Wickersham Jewelry during their Diamonds and Deer event, November 1st through the 6th. She gets the diamond she's always wanted, and you get free hunting gear from one of your favorite outdoor stores, Bullseye Sports Shop, Charlie's Hardware, or Mills Trading Post. Take advantage of interest-free financing during this spectacular event. Wickersham Jewelry, where everyone's dreams come true.
Need a lift? Furniture and Mattress USA and Lazy Boy Comfort Studio of Antigo has your chair. Shop over a dozen different styles, sizes, colors, and features. Quality lift chairs from Lazy Boy and others, all long-lasting, smooth, quiet operation with sizes for everyone and every room. If you like it, buy it and take it with you. It's yours. You can view all new styles on Facebook Marketplace, posted weekly. Visit Furniture and Mattress USA and the Lazy Boy Comfort Studio, Highway 45 North in Antigo, open 7 days.
Up north at 4. So right now we're in daylight saving time, as we all know, but we're going to be not in it in just a few days. So I've prepared a presentation. Imagine a middle schooler preparing a presentation in about an hour.
It's pretty elementary.
Because it took me, you know, at 3 o'clock I was like, you know what, this would be fun. So we're going. We're trusting my kind of instincts here. We're going to go. I'm going to try to convince you guys that we should be in permanent daylight saving time. We're going to slide 1 here. This is a little sneak peek. Let's go to slide 1, Paul. So basically, daylight saving time is from March to November every year. So why daylight saving time should not just be this month, but it should actually be permanent, and it's by Dan Hagen. Let's go to slide number 2. So on Sunday, daylight saving time will end. You guys know the mnemonic device, fall backwards, spring forward. So we're in the fall. We're going to fall back an hour, kind of in the wee hours of Sunday morning. So first off, it's just kind of a nuisance, right, you guys, to change the clocks.
We gain an hour of
People
sleep.
always show up to church.
We gain an hour
You're
of sleep.
being antagonistic early, but I like it. That's what I need to be a good
You're trying to win this conversation.
presenter. Okay.
They have to figure out how to change their clock in their car.
That too. That is difficult.
What?
Slide 3.
No, it's not.
Slide 3. I'm gonna try to keep us on the rails here, but you guys do whatever you need to. So what is daylight saving time? Daylight saving time was first enacted by the federal government during World War I as a way to conserve coal. Daylight saving time begins in March, ends in November. That's 65% of the year. So when you think of standard time or daylight saving time, we're actually in daylight saving time more than quote-unquote standard time. This is actually a fun little picture from long ago telling people about daylight saving time. But despite the fun history aspect, it really in modern times is no longer useful. So let's go to our next slide here.
According to you.
So the Sunshine Protection Act, this is not just me who believes this. This is put in Congress pretty much every year for the past
There's only 19 states
years.
that want to get rid of daylight saving time.
Proposed in Congress.
That's
Wow,
less
you
than
prepared.
half.
I'm going to just power through. I'm not even listening to you. Proposed in Congress several times a year. They have a lot of bipartisan support. And as we go to the next slide here, we'll see 2 quotes by senators. To put it simply, Americans want more sunshine and less depression. That is from a Democratic senator from Washington, from a Republican senator from Florida. Changing the clock twice a year is outdated and unnecessary.
Really?
So here is the crux of my presentation. This next slide here. I'm going to go over to the weather wall. So pretend I'm, low meteorologist Dan Hagen.
Okay, let's see what you got here.
Jeff Weller. So I'm over here now, and this is going to be really fun. So we're going to take a look map of North America. North America
I think we got Tammy and me
has
still.
4 different time zones. And we're going to look at that map in just a little bit. I am not quite used to this. This is interesting. So what we're looking at here is a graph of the average sunrise and sunset. That's that line there. These are the lines, the averages. But you can see how that changes throughout the year. And what we're looking at right here, this vertical line, is when daylight saving time ends. So my point for having daylight saving time being permanent is that we were going to have more sunlight during times that we're out and about, like after work. I want sunlight after work, not before work when I'm sleeping. So when daylight saving time goes out in November, in a few days, instead of having light at like 7, we're going to go back earlier. We're going to have light at 6. Who needs light at 6 o'clock? I want light later in the day. And that's exactly what's going to happen to the opposite when we run out of daylight saving time. Our sunset is going to go from about 5:30 to like 4:30, and it's just not fun. I'm gonna walk back over here. You know, Jeff, I have new appreciation for your job because that was a lot more difficult.
Did you know, though, the biggest proponent of daylight savings time is the chambers of commerces, who think when you get off of work, it should still be light out. If it's still light out, you spend more money.
I like that idea. So more light later in the day, less light early in the day. Tammy, are you convinced?
We're
going to leave it right there. Thank you so much, Tammy, for joining us. The
You're
hesitation
welcome.
is all you needed to say. We're going to be right back. We're going to go see a green monster, the Monaco monster, the Rhinelandists. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Attention, North Central Wisconsin homeowners. It's the best time of the year to update your old bathroom with huge Black Friday savings this month at Mad City, your window and bath partner of the Green Bay Packers, Wisconsin's #1 remodeler for baths, showers, and walk-in tubs installed in as little as 1 day. Now, with Black Friday savings, save $250 with interest-free financing for 6 months and get $250 in Mad City cash. But act now and triple your savings. Save $750 on a new bath or shower with interest-free financing for 18 months and triple it to $750 in Mad City cash for future home improvement projects. Plus, call during this program, get a $50 Walmart gift card with your free in-home estimate. And ask about Mad City's Do More discount for savings on new EcoSky windows and kitchen cabinet refacing. We're A+ rated with the BBB with more than 50,000 satisfied customers. And we can help you design the perfect bathroom to fit your needs.
The shower is great. It fits my lifestyle, and that's what I needed.
It's an old house, but it's a newer bathroom, and it's just bright and airy. I like it a lot.
Ask about premium wall patterns infused with microban antimicrobial protection. Now, with Black Friday savings, save $250 with interest-free financing for 6 months and get $250 in Mad City cash. But act now and triple your savings. Save $750 on a new bath or shower with interest-free financing for 18 months and triple it to $750 in Mad City cash for future home improvement projects. Plus, call during this program, get a $50 Walmart gift card with your free in-home estimate. Black Friday triple savings in November 30th. Call 715-941-4238. That's 715-941-4238.
We're back on Up North at 4. We're in the town of Monaco today. Behind me is a famed monster. I'm joined by Robert Briggs. He's the town chairman of Monaco, lifelong resident of Monaco. Robert, how are you doing?
Very good. How are you doing?
Tell me about this creature. What's the origin of it? What is it?
Well, the origin, it was at a tavern, Lake Venus Tavern that used to be there, and Guy Daly had brought this out of the woods, brought it over to his establishment there, and they had set it up under a roof, and it became an icon here out at the bar there along the highway.
And it's kind of just a strange wooden root structure, right? Is that the idea?
It was a tree, a big white pine from what I was told.
So it's at this Lake Venus Tavern. How does it get to being kind of public property here at Monaco?
Well, what happened was the bar had sold it several times, and the owner that had it at the time had called Bob Walkowski, he's a Monaco resident, and that the thing had to be moved or they were going to cut it up. So Bob called me, and I went there with my excavator and dump truck, and I loaded it in the dump truck and hauled it away, and then I approached the town on putting it here on the beach for everyone to enjoy.
You keep saying the thing. What phrase would you use? There's a lot of different ones.
It's always been the green monster from what I remember, but you know, it's Rhinopolis or whatever you want to call it.
And something that I learned from reading an old newspaper article is that the Rhinopolis, it comes from people thinking it looks like a rhino and what else?
An elephant and an octopus.
Okay. So let's go back into some lore here, Robert. Why do you keep the Rhinelandists in a cage like this?
Well, I guess the main reason was it preyed on hodags, so we wanted to keep it under control to protect the hodags.
But I haven't seen a hodag since I moved here. Did the Rhinelandists kind of lose its prey source? Is that why there's one left?
Yeah, legend has it. So.
Okay. Well, Robert, thank you for sharing about the legend and the Monaco monster. It kind of puts Monaco on the map, which I think is a cool thing. So thank you for being involved in that process and moving here as well.
Yes, thank you for coming down.
Okay, thanks, Robert. We'll be right back.
Auto Gear has new Boss plows in their warehouse now. No waiting, no ordering. Always on-site Boss genuine parts and accessories. Auto Gear, where they sell, prep, and service plows in-house. Auto Gear, Rhinelander.
Hi, everybody. My name is Dan Hagan.
And I'm Jeff Weller.
This time last year, WJFW kicked off a No Shave November fundraiser for our local homeless shelter, Nath Frederick Place, and we raised over $4,500.
That was enough money to house one person for 90 days.
Which was awesome, Jeff. That was great.
But temperatures are dropping and costs are rising for Nath. They need our help again. Consider donating.
Go to the WJFW Newswatch 12 or Up North at 4 Facebook pages and click Donate on the pinned post.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Discovering the perfect paint for your home has never been easier with Zinsser Smart Coat. Plan smart with interactive tools at smartcoat.com. Buy smart in-store or online for home delivery. And paint smart with this advanced paint and primer in one. Say hello to Zinsser Smart Coat, the next generation of intelligent paint, exclusively at Menards.
This week, Wheel is transforming
into a magical world.
It's Disney's ultimate princess
I love Belle. She's my favorite.
celebration. I come out here with a princess every night. Aww. Complete with princess puzzles, gorgeous gowns, wondrous winds, and we give you a sneak peek at an incredible toy castle. It is 4 feet high with 3 stories. Fit for a princess. I'm going to buy you one.
You are?
On Wheel.
Wheel of Fortune, weeknights at 6:30 on NBC 12.
Auto Gear is your Boss dealer for plows and snow removal accessories. Light and heavy-duty truck, tractor, backhoe, loader, skid steer, UTV, and ATV. Auto Gear, where they sell, prep, and service plows in-house. Auto Gear, Rhineland.
So we just saw the Rhinelandists, the Green Monster. Let's take a look at it again. You guys should check this out. It's in Monaco. You're driving on Highway 8. It's right after the Little Station, I believe it's called, the gas station in town. It's right on the left side. It's fun, especially for kids. It's just so weird. So check it out if you have.
And you'll have more on that tonight at 5?
Yes, we're going to have more on that at 5 and 6. And I do want to also show this Wausau video, okay? So this is from the Wausau Police Department. They are looking for a vandal who attacked this person's pumpkin display, their Halloween display. We'll wait for it here. It's kind of silly also. It's maybe sad and silly. You can see them here. And they popped the pumpkin snowman there. So
what is wrong with people?
Who does that?
Does that?
That's silly. Well, we'll have more from Jeff on weather at 5 and 6. We'll see you then.